Desert, a place of infinite possibilities. Welcome. If you have found your way here, you must be an explorer. And as everybody knows, there is nothing an explorer loves more than a challenge. Challenges are how we learn and grow. Look around you. You are surrounded by doorways to new challenges. Whoever you are, we invite you to step into our carefully constructed alternative realities and help us find the answers to some of life's biggest questions. Questions that have perplexed some of the finest minds throughout history. Go on. Follow the thread. Open door A and take the challenge. Well, you've done the most difficult part. You've started. All you have to do is to keep going. And don't worry. I won't be far away if you need a helping hand. No person steps into the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and they are not the same person. Heraclitus said that. So, when you think about it, are we always doomed to follow the same path? Or maybe it's not the same path. Maybe it just looks like it is. Well done. You're smarter than I thought. And your reward is that you've learned a valuable lesson. Don't forget it, because there are plenty more to come. I understand. It's complex. Finding your way when the floor looks like the walls look like the ceiling like the floor. But consider this. Who gives them those names? Why should we not call the ceiling the floor, call the floor the walls, as long as the staircase connects them together? They are only words. And you? What are you? I would suggest you trust the force of gravity and jump. It can't do any harm, can it? Turn back or jump. It's your call. Personally, I find turning back much less thrilling. You've learned something very important about this wonderfully mysterious world. Whatever you thought when you got here, you flipped those concepts over and turned them upside down. You're ready to make more discoveries. You know Isaac Newton, the gentleman with the apple? Well, he calculated that every mass attracts every other mass in the universe, and that the gravitational force between two bodies is proportional to the product of their masses. But what do you find yourself gravitating towards? So think about it. Do you find your mass attracted to another mass? If you do, then don't be surprised if gravitational force is the outcome. Has this beautiful idea that time is an arrow. Like an arrow, time cannot turn around and retrace its steps. It always has to travel in the same direction. So when we turn around and retrace our steps, are we going backwards? Or are we still going forwards? So if we are truly going forwards, we will certainly find things that we have not yet discovered. Even in places we've already been. Keep your eyes peeled. Well done. You've now completed the first part of the experiment. And what have you discovered now you're back in the real world? Is it really just all your efforts, all your deductions bring you back to the starting point? Are you content with that, or are you still restless to find better answers? Because if you are, I propose you make your way towards door B and attempt the second part of our experiment. Because if you do, then you're wrong. Everything you think you know is really a barrier that you must get over, or through, or past, to find out what you need to know. So, off you go. It's nice here, isn't it? You can breathe. But wait, does that mean that you weren't breathing before? There are so many places to look, but watch out. If you're looking at something, you're not looking at everything else. And things can change when you aren't looking at them. Now you're here, you can't go back. Because there is no such thing, is there? Not anymore. Now you're here, you can't go back. Because there is no such thing, is there? Not anymore. Well, have you discovered a new dimension, or is it just the same one seen with different eyes? You found your way here, but this is not where you need to be. You have to find your way right back to the room you started in. Off you go. I would suggest you trust the force of gravity and jump. It can't do any harm, can it? Well, here we are back again. Or are we? You should know better than that by now. Am I even who you think I am? You know, I'm not even sure I can trust myself anymore. You know what the rules are, don't you? So break them. See what happens. Do you see now? Things aren't what they seem. Here and now is different for you and I. We are both ghosts in our own way. Ghosts in a machine. I imagine this is the end for you. I think it's the end for me too, I'm sorry to say. It's been educational. Goodbye. Do you see now? Things aren't what they seem. Here and now is different for you and I. We are both ghosts in our own way. Ghosts in a machine. You do understand the reality, don't you? You are the experiment, and I'm investigating you. And you know what happens when you've had enough of experimenting, don't you? You just hit the exit button and turn the machine off. Are you going to do it, or will I? Are we just enjoying ourselves too much to stop now? Look, this scenario is played out. There's nothing more to this simulacrum of reality. I imagine that this is the end for you. I think it's the end for me too, I'm sorry to say. It's been educational. Goodbye.